This is Joel, and I'm here to give you a tour of how my company has used Tested Recruits to manage all of our recruiting for the last 2.5 years. We have quadrupled our headcount, doubled our revenue, and doubled our profits because of the world-class team that Tested Recruits helped us hire. I will start by showing you the enormous value we get from Tested Recruits by demonstrating the reports feature. Then I will show you how we built our skills test and jobs. Finally, I'll show you some cool tips that make recruiters and managers' lives much easier. On this report, you can see that we've had over 116,000 applicants over 2 years. Tested Recruits is amazing at helping to draw more applicants in, as it automatically posts the jobs to Indeed for you free of charge. We also internally post our job ads to Craigslist and a few other paid sites every month to help us draw in more candidates. When I filter by scored, as you can see here, you can see that I've had over 20,000 applicants who've taken my company's skills test interviews. I find this to be a great first level filter, as people who are unable to complete the skills test interview are usually not people I'm looking to hire. The scoring sorting report is one of my favorites, even though it may look a little bit crowded, as it shows a ton of applicant information and also allows me to sort by those who took a particular skills test and see the highest scoring people first. By the way, most of the data I'll be showing you is just from my test applications in order to protect the privacy of our applicants. Another one of my favorite reports is the job sourcing report. It shows you the number of applicants and skills test takers for each job over a selected time period. You can see here that we've had a lot of applicants for our office assistant position, for example. The applicant page is where recruiters will spend most of their time reviewing applicants. You can see we have contact information, including email, phone, preferred contact method, any tags or keywords applied to the applicant's resume, who the managing recruiter is, the status of that applicant. You can send follow-up skills tests with this link. You can see which skills test an applicant has been sent and whether they have taken them or not. If the applicant has not yet taken the test, you'll see a Take as Applicant button. You'll also see any scheduled interviews for this applicant and be able to view the interview and make changes. You can upload files if the applicant sends you files via email. Or you can enter in notes, say during the interview process, and you can format those notes here with a real nice, what you see is what you get editor. To help new customers, Tested Recruits has set up a Getting Started page that will help usher you through the setup process quickly and efficiently. You will first set up your company profile, which will feed information to your jobs listing page and provide contact information for applicants. Step 2 is setting up skills test interviews. Skills tests are the heart of what makes Tested Recruits so revolutionary. First, let's look at how a skills test appears to an applicant. You can see we have a short introduction at the top, then you can ask whatever questions you typically ask in a first round interview. Here we ask for some writing samples, a video introduction of themselves, and a design mock-up the applicant will work on in Photoshop, then upload via our file uploader. You can actually accept any kind of file uploads for your test. So you could take Excel or Word documents or whole websites zipped up, or in this case a PSD. It's a great way to get someone to provide a work sample to help you judge their capabilities. Once an applicant has submitted their skills test, you or your recruiting team can score the skills test by rating each question. Here you can see the question, the correct answer, and the submitted answer. Then you input your rating on a scale of 1 to 5 and enter notes on why you did so. You can use our suggested free basic skills test interviews, or you can build your own. We will quickly create a sample test together here. Let's say we want to create a test that can be used for a cashier, so we want to test their basic writing skills, basic math skills, and see a short video to see if they are personable and professional to customers. You can see here in the inputs, I've named the job cashier test. We use something called salary request, which requests each test taker their minimum acceptable salary. You can turn this on or off. We also have location request, which can ask every applicant where they're located. You can turn that on or off as well. Further, I've put in a short explanation of this skills test and then the time duration expected. On this page, you add new questions or existing questions that you've created for other skills tests. Here I've pre-populated one of the questions with a paragraph question type with a weighting. It's on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high in terms of how important the question is, so we'll put in a 2. The paragraph question itself, which is, why do you feel that you would be a great cashier? And then the correct answer, which you can I put in grade based on quality of answer, or you could put in some more clear rubric for your recruiters to use. Then you're going to click on Save New Question, and that'll save that question type here. You can add as many questions as you wish. Click on Add New Question or Add Existing Question. I'll demonstrate a couple of the other question types for you here quickly. So the next one is a multiple choice. The next question type I'm going to demonstrate is our text question type. You can see here I put in a weighting of 4 once again. The text question itself is just a short question that somebody can answer in a few words or less. Otherwise I would use the paragraph question type. The question is, please list the name and phone number of someone who is a character reference. Then the correct answer could just be calling the reference and checking. I'll save that question. The next question type I'll be demonstrating is the file upload question type. You can see here that you can ask any question you wish. For example, I'm asking the applicant to download an Excel link and complete some math questions inside of it. The correct answer would give 1 point for each Excel tab correctly completed. And then the instructions for the applicant are to download the Excel file here with a link and complete as many tabs as they can. One of my absolute favorite question types here is the video upload question type. You can ask the applicant to upload a video, and our system will take it up and process it and display it for your recruiters to be able to grade it. One example of what a question type could be is for the cashier once again, and then based on how they do that, I would like my recruiters to grade them based on their professional speaking ability. You can also add an existing question. So if I click on Add Existing Question, I'll select the type, for example, a video upload, and I can select any of a number of questions that I've had built in here previously. So I asked for please record and upload a video introduction of yourself, and that one will be added to the test as well. Now if I click on Finish and Save Test, that test is now available and can be associated with a job. Now the job system itself is quite easy to use. Once you have added a number of active jobs, they will appear on your job listings page. When the applicant clicks on an Apply button, the applicant will see details of this job listing and be able to apply right there. We use a CAPTCHA to prevent spam from coming through as well. You can also quickly and easily get embed code to put these directly on your website as we have done here. It's just a single line of code. You can see our actual jobs page here has all of our branding on it, has special information for our customers, then it has the embed code with all the apply buttons and links to take people to the apply page, and then we have more information on our team, along with some testimonials from various employees that we've had in the past. You can manage your jobs here, create new ones, edit existing ones, deactivate jobs that are now hired for. We also have an Add Example Job button that you can use to quickly add a job when you're getting started. Our Create New Job page is pretty basic. The one key thing to note is that every job has a skills test associated with it. The skills test is sent the day after an applicant applies in an email inviting them to take it. The final step of the setup process is to visit the sourcing locations page. We have an option for new accounts to add a default set of common sourcing locations, or you can manually enter in where you post your jobs to. This will feed to the apply page here. That's it for the basic setup. We have a number of very cool extra features and reports. I'll show you a few here. You can also train new recruiters to score your skills test in your way here. Please note the Save as Training question option on this skills test. When you're training new recruiters, a new recruiter will come to a test review page like this one and will provide ratings for each test. After they submit the ratings, they will be shown the right answers according to what your chief recruiter had set in the system, along with notes on why those were scored that way. The Test with Training report will show you which skills tests have training questions and which do not. The Practice Rating test results page will enable you to see the performance of your recruiting team in training. From every applicant's page, you can set up an interview. You will see I can select the date and time, and who will do the interview, and which position it is for, and what type of interview it is. It will send an email to both the applicant and recruiter asking them to confirm the time or to request a new one. Going to the interview details shows you notes as well as the ability to cancel or mark it as completed or change the recruiter or change the interview date and time. The Interview Summaries page shows you all the interviews that are active and allows you to sort or filter by a number of different fields. One of my favorite features of the application is single question scoring. This allows a recruiter to score only one question at a time with the rest of the applicant's data anonymized. This is awesome because it completely removes the possibility of any bias on the recruiter's behalf and also allows recruiters to specialize in rating certain types of questions and answers. You can see on the single question scoring page, you'll have a list of just the answers along with somebody's answer, and you're able to put in a rating and any notes and then save it, and it will apply it to that applicant. The applicant location search allows you to search all of your applicants based on where an applicant says they are located in their skills test submission. On our feature roadmap, we plan to add distance from a designated location as a feature. Tags make it easy to organize candidates into arbitrary groups. We use these here to organize candidates into hiring groups. Keywords do the same thing as tags. We use them primarily for specific skill sets, such as video editing. The Recruiter Test Scored report shows the count of skills tests scored over a time period, and you can filter by one recruiter or see them all. A similar report to the previous one is the Recruiter Rating Review. This shows how accurate each user is as compared to your company's chief recruiter. The system has been a complete game changer for me and my company. We have quadrupled our headcount, doubled our revenue, and doubled our profit in 2 years, and I hope it will help your business too.